Good morning. We are back with the Pegasus Expedition. This is going to be a pretty big press kit, so we're going to watch the trailer and we're going to go over the mechanics of the game and as well as some artwork.
We all have something we've been trained for. We all have a purpose in this. Now, my friends, time has come to fulfill that purpose. Each and every one of you, my brave soldiers, shrewd agents, intrepid colonists, you must think you're just ordinary people in desperate times, but that is always how heroes are born. We are here to save Earth, to save our loved ones and our homes. And because of that, I know that there are no other heroes than you. This is the day, the final trial. This is the day we stand or fall. You may be going down, but I trust you will do it with pride and dignity. It's do or die now, ladies and gentlemen. Which one will it be for you?
Welcome to the Pegasus Expedition. The Pegasus Expedition is a story-driven sci-fi grand strategy game set in a key moment for humankind's survival. Facing an overwhelming threat at home, humanity sends an expedition to the Pegasus Galaxy in a desperate attempt to find a refuge for the population of Earth, only to find themselves in the middle of an interstellar war they inadvertently started. As you lead one of these fleets, your mission soon transitions from exploration to governance, to conquest, and eventually a fight for survival. Players will experience a challenging story where nothing is self-evident and every decision will have its consequences. Immense handcrafted world and a replayable campaign set in a rich, vast world, conflict and tragedy. Experience a deep storyline where no one is perfect and ends will often have to justify the means. Choose to be the leader you wish to be, face difficult moral choices in difficult times, and suffer their consequences. Rewarding gameplay experiences, versatile 4X gameplay with many different approaches to various challenges the campaign presents. Meaningfully diplomacy, a diverse and versatile system with over 30 independent factions in the galaxy. Planning-based strategy, planning-based combat, manage your war fronts, bigger picture, and weigh which losses you are willing to take for success. The Pegasus Expedition is a story-driven grand strategy game which focuses on combining an epic sci-fi narrative with a solid 4X foundation to create a very unique narrative strategy game experience. Your decisions and actions shape the galaxy around you, with every alliance and crisis you suffer or cause leaving their mark. The console. As a director of Zeus Link Fleet, you control all aspects of the Zeus Link, making all of your critical decisions with your console, the group of your closest subordinates and advisors. They will inform you of the new developments in the galaxy and do their part in solving the numerous crises and incidents you will have to resolve one way or another. Economy. You will start out with only your seasoned but thin expeditionary fleet, and you will need to develop a functioning economy fast to keep the expedition going. After all, you will be supplied from home for only so long. I apologize, guys. I'm still sick. Diplomacy and in a torn galaxy. The Pegasus Galaxy is full of independent factions with their own grudges, rivalries, and fragile alliances, so you'll need to navigate this diplomatic landscape with care in order to succeed. That will involve both making dynamic deals and treaties in the diplomacy system, as well as making tough choices in dialogue. After all, you are suspicious and despised newcomer in this galaxy, with limited time and huge expectation to accomplish. Manage your fleets and officers. To survive in this new and often hostile galaxy, it's extremely important to keep your forces improving and your leaders trained. You will have to work with limited human resources, and choosing the right person for the right job can often make the difference. Assign admirals, governors, and special forces operatives to help you to victory. Stellar warfare. War never really changes, and the Pegasus Galaxy has lots of it to offer. Choose your strategies and plan your battles well. As in the Pegasus Expedition unique combat, careful planning is everything. Espionage and the well-thought-out movement of your focuses will be crucial in war, in order to have your fleets at the right place at the right time. Technology. In the future, there's an even shinier future ahead. There are great discoveries to be made, and many things, great and less great, that you could do using those discoveries. To have a chance against your foes, you'll need to be one step ahead of them, in technology too, and not just in strategy. Fight against the ever-worsening gods. Your starting situation is not an easy one, and it's only going to get worse. The longer the expedition continues, the higher the stakes, with new threats, enemies, backstabbers, and heroic resistant movements. Everything to keep the campaign dynamic, interesting, and challenging to the very end, with plenty of characters, side quests, and twists, and turns to the campaign. The dynamic Pegasus Galaxy will present new challenges to face that will keep you on your toes. All right. Dive in. Look at that beautiful artwork. My gosh, it's freaking gorgeous. It's freaking gorgeous! All right. Let's start with a new game. Campaign, the expedition. Start the expedition to the Pegasus Galaxy as a director of Zeus Lake Fleet. Let's keep it on normal. Alright, let's start the campaign, the expedition. I've honestly been looking forward to this game. It looks so beautiful. I was looking at the artwork last night and I was like, oh my god, this is fucking gorgeous. In 2262, humanity was at war. A huge sentient and hostile life form known as the Colossals was threatening the Earth, leaving humanity little choice but to start seeking a refuge elsewhere. The Pegasus Expedition was the attempt to achieve that. 3 powers from Earth sent their best fleets on the expedition, the rest focusing on defending Earth until the expedition would return. The Zeus Link fleet sent by the European Union has been put under the command director. It is now up to you to make a difference. Grand Admiral.
Officers, soldiers, colleagues. You all know very well why we are here, and what we are about to do soon. First, remember this moment, and remember the stakes. We will risk ourselves on behalf of everything you care about, and everyone you ever knew. And when the time comes, you will be troubled. You will doubt. We all will. At that very moment, remember this. Do your best, do what you can, and it will be enough. It will be enough if anything in our power can be. There's no telling how this is going to end. But in the end, one thing will be certain. That we gave it all we had.
Jacob. You can select a fleet by left-clicking its icon on the star map, or its card below. Hold Control to select all the fleets present, and Shift to add to, remove, or from your select. Move your selected fleets along the lanes between stars by right-clicking on a nearby star system. Each fleet has 2 movement points that is regained at the start of each turn. Traveling across an intersection costs an additional movement point. Cross an intersection. So it's 2 movement points to travel across an intersection? Is this intersection right here? Move further into the galaxy. Do I control? They say control or shift. Do I? Is this me? Left click to focus the location. Okay, this is a location I gotta go to. But how do I move? It told me how to do it. I think it was control or... Wait, what did I just do? Yeah. Oh, welcome to the Pegasus Galaxy, Director. The Pegasus Expedition has now officially begun. A perimeter around the portal has been formed, and the main force is being moved through. So far, it's all going according to plan, you could say. How detailed a plan do we actually have? The level of intel we had before was very limited at best. Yeah, we could have made a detailed plan, but without the relevant info, it'd be pretty useless from square one. So we really did just jump into the unknown. If you had better ideas for the plan, you could have brought it up a little earlier, though it's not like anyone would have listened. It's just the main critique that was thrown around back home, and it's not like we were exactly wrong. Maybe not, but this is still the best we can do. So, we are the spearhead of the expedition? Yes, our allies will follow through shortly, but our readiness was deemed the highest. We just packed the hardest punch, honestly. Quite possibly, the World Emergency Conference decided that it's us, the first expeditionary fleet of the US and Almastamara fleet of the Dadas, combined that will participate. Yeah, well, what about the rest of the world? We couldn't have had... so sorry. We couldn't have pulled all our forces from Earth. The Colossals will reach it in less than 5 years unless we slow them down somehow. The losses the Chinese fleet suffered in our attempt to defend the Nove Bruno colony were high. 2 years wasn't enough time to patch them up. I saw that firsthand. It was pretty rough. So now they'll just jump in front of the truck again. I hope it helps us? Yes. It's not the nicest task. They are buying us time to no matter the cost. Simple as that. Very well, what now? Right now, we can't stay around the portal for long, so we need to move into the closest star system to form up. Yes, our recon units are already approaching Zoka system. In there, we gotta set up some infrastructures, assess the surroundings, and start making ourselves permanent. My teams are still on the other side. Once they come through and set themselves up, we'll start making sense of all the information we should be already collecting. Oh, we are? Don't you worry, Dr. Hernandez. That does leave the question of diving the initial systems between us and our allies. I presume the logistics would demand that. Grand Admiral, oh my lordy, Admiral Pardon. Director, sorry to interrupt, but we got an urgent transmission from the recon units in the Zoka system. Well, what is it about? This rather important meeting we're having. I know, ma'am, but it's that they made contact. What? Contact?
It took 9 hours. 9 hours in the Pegasus Galaxy, and we were at war. They didn't fire warning shots. And we weren't going to take it lying down.
So I think it was control and then right click to the direction. This is the pre-combat view. Here you can choose the strategy your fleet will execute when fighting over the system. Start by selecting a battle formation. This will change the composition and number of battle groups that will assault the system. You can inspect this change by hovering over your battle groups show on the left. 3 battle group forming, 2 battle group, 6, 4, half circle pattern, and circling formation. Okay. Should we do a 3 battle group? How many people we have here? Alright, your strategies plan. By choosing your plan, you determine the manner in which your fleets will fight to control your system and how much resources you will be willing to spend during doing so. For this tutorial, choose one of the tier 1 plans. Okay. We got assault and hold or cautious advance. So for cautious advance, oh wait, oh, is this, do we have both of these or we have to pick one? Cautious advance is 15% movement speed and 5% damage. Assault and hold is 10% damage reduction. Let's see cautious advance. Maybe it's both of them, I'm not sure. Your strategy is morality. Here you can determine the morality of your strategy in the coming battle. By any means necessary allows the usage of our most devastating weaponry, but engaging in such vigorous warfare too much will cause you to be recognized as rogue state. That is a threat to all in the Pegasus Galaxy. Well, minimal casualties has the opposite effect. But this approach forces us to tone down our arsenal to our most humane weaponry, and doing so suffers loss in performance. Choose neutral for this tutorial, which have no effect. We're gonna be neutral. Interrupts. After the battle starts, your fleets will execute the strategy given to them. If you want to affect the battle after it's begun, there are 2 ways to do so. After combat begins, you can see various icons above the planet in the system. Where's the icon? Above the planet in the system. I see numbers. By pressing them, you can activate a number of strategic weapons targeting the planet. All of them are limited in some manner, so they should be only used when necessary. At the bottom of the screen, you can also see 4 buttons. These are your global interruptions, which affect the whole battlefield when activated. So these are specific and these are global. Okay. We have now formed our strategy. Our troops are ready to proceed with the plan to start combat. How close can you get? Is this as close as you can get? Oh. Can you see the ships? The enemy ships. Oh, I can hear them. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. I kind of see them. They're really tiny. Okay, they said something about above the planets that you could do something, but I don't know if they want me to do this in this tutorial. I don't see. Where are the things? Oh, is this one? Missile salvo fires a salvo missile. Ooh. So is that one of them? Run them down. Force the enemy to fight for longer without retreating. Delays the enemy to retreat. Stand your ground. Contaminate munitions. Overdrive. This is equipment required. This is extra collagen. So what the hell is going on there? We've made contact with something. It appears sentient. Perhaps somewhat humanoid and operates heavily armed space vessels. They fired on sight and we returned fire. We destroyed a small unit in the Zoka system. Probably a garrison. So whatever they are, we are now at war with them? What would you do if an unidentified fleet appeared out of nowhere in your star system? They must be terrified right now. I just hope we didn't start something irreversible. It is unfortunate, but I do not see how we could have done anything differently. First contact like this are probably always a little tense. Well, our only first contact experience is based on the Colossals, and they never negotiated at all. This is all we've experienced so far. So what now? I still don't have my people here, but I would like to send a team to investigate the enemy remains in the Zoka system. You do what you can. In any case, the Zoka system is now secure, and we need to move it in and start setting up ourselves as soon as possible. That hasn't changed. Alright. End your turn, click here. Sometimes ending a turn requires you to accomplish some mandatory tasks before doing so. Or I have to remember that if I can't end my turn, it's because I have a mandatory task. So, what do we do? Hold the Zoka system, move further into the galaxy. Alright, so where are we? Right here? We go control. Wait a minute, where are we? I thought that was us. We waiting? Oh. It's a chapter 1.
This was it. We were here with very limited time and nearly endless pressure from home. For better or worse, this was our final plan. We would soon get to see how it would play out.
Sir, our allies have now started moving through the portal and occupying the nearby star systems. Very good. So, well, we've now surveyed the Zoka system, and it's not exactly a paradise. Unfortunately not. The planets we have are either toxic, unstable, overly hot, or radioactive. I think we get the picture. We need a foothold, pleasant or not. The second wave is almost ready to move, and we should immediately send them to occupy further systems. That means actively causing more conflicts with the new civilization we've met. It does. We need some territory, and they haven't even mounted a retaliatory attack. One could say that they appeared kind of weak. A state we should perhaps take advantage of, and having some depth in our defense wouldn't hurt either. It certainly wouldn't. So, Director, the second wave is ready and waiting for your orders. Very well. Give them the go-ahead. Alright. Do we need to go... Going. Buildable over there. Fleeing from a conflict. Click here to flee from the battle. If there's nowhere to flee to, your fleets are destroyed instead. Quick start combat. Click here to let the computer quickly resolve the conflict without your input. The strategies used are chosen from a set of few all-purpose strategies. Starting combat, click here to start the battle. If you are prompted to select your strategy before combat begins. Oh, you will be prompt, okay. Alright, spread out combat. When the enemy system has a large number of defense stations, choosing a more spread out approach to engage them as fast as possible is usually the best approach, since their either long-range weaponry is extremely powerful. Okay. 6 battle group forming a circling formation. Can we assault and hold and start combat? And what are these? We got some missiles here. A couple of them. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Wait, what? Okay. What is this? Retreat. We're not doing very good. Alright, we're doing a little bit better. Doing better. We almost got it. I think we're good. I think we're okay. I love the music. This music's beautiful. I didn't say anything about the soundtrack. I'm always curious about like the who's behind all the music and everything. All right, victory! Capturing a system. If a fleet wins a conflict while attacking, it neutralizes the system and it will be captured if the system can be held for a turn. After which that faction can build in that system. There's a lot to learn here. So this is buildable now? You want me to do further? It's conflict at Morom. Where do I go? In the fighting over a system to the side that loses the battle is forced to flee. Fleets cannot retreat anywhere, they are lost. If a fleet retreats or flees from the combat, it takes 50% its health as damage. So, do I have to decide what I'm doing here? Oh, I hit auto, damn it. Tight defense formations. This system defenders have grouped together in a defensive formation. You should try attacking with a concentrated force to deny them the local numeric advantage. What happened? What just happened? Oh, because I think it's because I put auto. I didn't mean to put auto. I messed it up. I wanted to do it myself so I can learn. Silly here. But what I... Where I'm supposed to be going? I go here? It says move further. There's still a conflict though. Let's fight. Alright, against the odds. The enemy outnumbers us. You should use one of the tier 3 strategies and fight by any means necessary to even the odds. Lightning strike. Ooh, lightning strike. Galactic reputation. This is our galactic reputation. It indicates how the factions of the Pegasus Galaxy currently views us. Although using all means allowed strategies and strategic weapons are strong options to win battles. Their usage will deteriorate or our reputation and can lead to other factions using those same means against us. Alright, let's do this. We need... What we're gonna do. What are these? Strategic weapon. Fires a missile carrying a nuclear device. What? Oh, I clicked it. Oopsie! Well, hopefully it doesn't come blown up in our face. Oh crap. There it goes. Alright. We're doing good, I think. Yeah, we're doing okay. Not good enough, though. Not well enough. Run them down. Okay, we're doing okay. Not. I would like to do better. Oh my god. Shit, did they take this? They take this area right here? We got him though. We got him. They were good. I barely know what I'm doing here. I'm so happy they have a tutorial. So now that we have a bit more than the Zoka system, Dr. Lorenz so passionately dislikes, we should do something useful with them. I just liked the inhospitality planetary features, Mr. Jerk. Yep, so... If you don't mind, Director, I'd like to show you the plans we made to make the best use of these few star systems. Since there won't be a second chance, it's important that we get this right the first time, so please see to it, sir. Very well. So, open the planetary construction. Click on the floating card of a planet or a moon to open the planetary construction window. Use the mouse wheel to zoom closer for a view of the cards. You can also view planetary structures in star systems owned by others. Building an outpost. Click here to build an outpost on this planet. Is it building it? This is buildable. Oh, what do we need? Industrial? Industrial complex that extracts minerals and small amount of rare earth for building ships and infrastructures. This is a shipyard outpost in order to form new fleets. Small military stronghold enables to construct for fleets and hire the new admirals. Research output is addition to our research frontline and contributes to scientific efforts and enables the hiring of operatives. Let's do industrial, I guess. You can see how many turns it will take to finish the construction of the structure or unit by looking at the number on top. Or to the right of its icon, you only benefit from a structure after it's been built. Okay. So what is this, 60 turns? 6 turns? Research output. One's hazardous. I think we can build on here. Blocks. Oh, it's this. I don't think it's buildable here. Volcanic. This is buildable. This is buildable. This is barren. That's hazard. That's hazard. So we got 3 buildable places. Let's do a shipyard. Okay. Alright. System info. This box tells you what the resources the selected system is producing right now and shows the system's governor's traits if one's has been recruited there. Might have to move our little Pegasus here. I'm gonna have to move it here. There we go. Alright, exit the system view. You can exit the system view and return to the star map by clicking this button. Return. Now what? Move further into the galaxy. Alright. Is upgrade available? How do I upgrade? If I'm doing this right. I got all these ships, but I don't... Sure, the leaderships of the first expeditionary fleet and established themselves here. in the oh my gosh, respectfully, and they would like to discuss the situation. They called the first meeting of Earth War Council on the EWC for short. It is an assembly of the military leaders of the fleets. Can I participate myself? Technically speaking, you're not military, sir. The EWC doesn't represent our command structures perfectly, but its structure is essentially precisely what the whole body is for. A compromise. I'll maintain a connection with you throughout this meeting. You're not making any decisions without your approval, so you don't need to worry about that. So are we ready to send Grand Admiral Perrin there? Yes, I hope this debrief will prove useful. I really do, too. Welcome, colleagues, to the first meeting of the Earth War Council, representing Al-Mustamata of the Dada Combine, Admiral Gretel Madan at your service. Admiral Samuel Reed of this 1st Expeditionary Fleet, good to meet you. I'm Grand Admiral Elodie, and I'm butchering all the names of the Zeus Link Fleet. I'm the ranking military officer, but not the highest authority in the fleet. Yes, I've heard of your interesting command structure. Should soldiers lead this kind of a military expedition? The military part isn't the whole truth, Admiral Reed. Perhaps not, but we certainly found ourselves fighting for every planet and star. We read the reports of your first contact, Padon. Not idle, but hard to avoid. Whatever they are, we've hit a soft spot. I would even call it idle. Based on the bits and pieces we've managed to translate. Oh, that's a bad name. We're fighting a political entity called the Roar Clan, which is a part of a much larger civilization called the Madastraka. How do the rest of them view us? We haven't made contact with the other clans of theirs. This all based on the information we've gained from our rather sizable mouth-struck population. That's even better. If they want to defend this Roar Clan, they've already been here, so there's nothing stopping us from taking over everything they have. That feels a little excessive. Our needs are excessive as well. We didn't come here to play. Does the Zeus Link fleet have a stance on this issue? We should avoid excessive aggression, but we can't stop here. I admit that. We should refrain from any excessive violence or provoking anyone else, but pacifying the Roar should take priority. Very well, so be it. Alright. Destroy the Roar Clan, hold the Zoka system, move further into the galaxy. Okay. So much. Portal led us to an area of the galaxy. Left click on the focus resurgent. Alright, entering or exiting the system view. Click here to enter or exit the selecting star system. Alternatively, you can click the button on the star map that appears below the star when hovering over it. Okay. You can also use a tab key to enter or exit the view. Entering the diplomacy view. Click here to start a diplomatic interaction with the owner of the selected star system. Alternatively, you can click the diplomacy button on the star map that appears below the star when hovering over it. Oh, okay. Shipyard over here. Build. Alright, so that's how to do it in and out, but... Diplomacy? Upgrade here. Where is the... Is this what we're attacking? The Roar Clan? Okay, so we got 3. We only 1 over there. This one's habitable. I don't know how to do this. And then can I go, what is this? Technology research. There's one on here. What does that mean? Not sure. Sir, there's something we seriously need to discuss. Very well. What is it? We built a bunch of outposts which give us some infrastructure and production, but it hardly gives us the ability to settle people in meaningful numbers. And to have a facility of larger scale, we need people to man them. So we need some place where to settle the first big wave of people. We've identified a single such planet in one of the systems controlled by this war clan of this civilization. It might be a good idea to grab it while they are the only ones hostile to us. Yeah, it's the Bow system, not far from our current borders. Fortunately, there aren't any sensible alternatives. So if we ever want to set up anything proper here, we need that place, and we need it soon. The war resistance has been resilient at times, but hardly very concentrated. Occupying this Bow system shouldn't be too much of a challenge. We are really beating this war clan to the ground, aren't we? If they're letting us do it, then gladly. Well, it's not exactly self-defense anymore, that is for sure. It may cause troubles later, but right now we need bows, just like you said. Agreed. Well, if you let me draw your attention to some less hypothetical matters, I would like to inform you that my research team has finally set themselves up and are ready to fulfill their designated tasks. Which basically means whatever we or you would like to direct them to research. And there are many lucrative options if I may show you. Well, go ahead. Alright, researching technology. Finally. Pegasus habitation. Expansion. Expand your newly captured systems with new outposts. We need more minerals to produce ships and buildings, rare earth, for more advanced equipment and science to improve our forces and buildings. Maintain adequate amounts of energy and happiness to keep our systems running. You can also allow the AI to construct your outposts by activating auto build on selected systems. Auto build will use the remaining resources after you turn develop them. So if I do auto build. I have to capture Bow. It's right behind him. Garrus, when a faction controls a system, a gray garrison fleet will slowly be formed there to defend it. Those fleets cannot be moved and will not participate in battles if their system are already 3 regular fleets defending them. Expand. Click here to expand the fleet card in order to additional buttons and details about them. There are units in your fleet and there are current conditions. When your fleet is in a system that provides unit construction, you can build new units by clicking on the first empty unit slot that has a plus icon. Equipment. This is your fleet's current equipment. They are improvements that you can attach to the fleet for a cost that further allows you to specialize the fleet for certain types of unit combinations. When the fleet isn't in a system where units can be constructed, you can click on an empty slot to attach a piece of equipment to a fleet, or click on the equipped piece to change it. Oh, so much. Flagship. This is your fleet's flagship. It's the fleet's strongest unit, and it's commanded by the fleet admiral. If a flagship is destroyed while the fleet still has other units, a replacement flagship is automatically provided for the admiral. When a fleet is in a system where flagships can be constructed, you can replace the flagship with one of your different types that you've unlocked. Disbanding a fleet. Here you could disband the entire fleet and dismiss its admiral. A disbanded fleet is permanently lost. I don't want to do that. Get a unit? So how do I... So do I need to move my units over there, maybe? Like... Because there's an upgrade available. This is so overwhelming. Capture. I don't know what I'm doing here. I thought I had to move my ships. Can I move my ships? Entering or staying in a hazardous system causes damage to fleets. This damage will vary from turn to turn, so you can't go in hazardous. Okay. We don't want to go over there. I'm really lost a little bit. I don't know if we did this right. I know that I have to capture Bull, but it's all the way down here. So how do I move them over here? But I can't, because this is their area. This is their star system. But do I have to defeat them first? Sure. What happens if I do this? I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna make it. Like, look how many... Oh my god, how am I gonna do this? It says upgrade available. I don't even know where the upgrade is. What's this? You have unresolved conflicts. What is this? When fighters over a system that decide that the loses battle is forced to flee. We did that one. What is this? Some systems are suitable enough to make settlements or even colonies on these. These are the most valuable systems required because they allow us to construct more resources. Okay. You should hire a governor to sort. How the fuck do I do that? There's so much stuff going on here. What's this? How do I get any of these? Oh my gosh. I might have to sit down with this game a little bit longer and take some time because this is a lot. It's very, very overwhelming. I don't think I'm doing this right. It's just a fight, but I think we're gonna die if we fight. Let's do a tight group here. We have 3, right? Not 4, but we can try 4. Oh no, don't retreat. I didn't mean to do that. We're not doing well at all. We're doing horribly. We might have to retreat. I'm gonna retreat. I don't think we're gonna make it. Or how the fuck do I get to this thing here? Our fleet wasn't able to flee from the... Oh my god. I lost people. Somebody leveled up, but I don't know how to level them up. Is we supposed to build on here? What? I don't know. Wait, here's the upgrade. Can I click it? I don't know. Oh, lordy. Alright, it was click a... They said to hire a governor, right? This is admirals. We need two new admirals. I don't think we need that, but... I don't even know how to make new fleets or anything. I'm kind of lost here. Oh wait, here's the fleet. Do we need these people? Wait, who are they? Can I make these people move? Yeah, these are ships. So how do I get them? I can't seem to move them. I can't move them. Hmm. Sure, I don't... The only ones I know how to move are these guys. What's this? That's not mine, is it? What's this? Man. So what do I do? I don't understand. These are my fleets. They're all on standby. I don't know how to make them, Here's the enemy. If I go over there, I'm gonna die. What happens if... No, I only have 3 people over there, too. So what am I supposed to do here? It does look like when I go over there, it seems like they're going down, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. If we die, we die, whatever. Maybe we have to, like, here, like, maybe we have to put 3 at a time or something. I don't know. No idea. No, they're still 100%, so I don't know how it works. But they weren't on the map, on the star map. See what happens. I'm not sure what to do. We're almost dead. There we go. Alright, so what is their... Can I see their health now? I do. I'm not doing this right. I'm really... Well, I'm probably gonna call it here because it's getting a little late, and I'm really still really sick. I've been up all night, kind of not doing well, so I can't push myself too much. So I'm gonna have to keep these short for today. All right, guys, take care. I really like this game though. I really just need to get I need to understand. So it's a learning curve. Bye.